Okay, so yes, we're going to multiply today. Just like we did yesterday with distribution, we just have more than one piece to multiply and distribute through. There's a term called FOIL that works with binomials and binomials. What's a binomial? Two pieces, right? So do we agree with, like, let's see here, 1 through 18? Those are all binomials with another binomial, right? So for those, you can use a thing called FOIL, and it just helps you remember the order of how to multiply. Okay, so with FOIL, put it up here. It stands for first, outer, inner, and then last. Okay, so again, that's when we multiply two binomials together. So I'm going to multiply my first two pieces. So x times x gives me x squared. There we go, because we're adding those exponents, and it's a 1 and a 1, right? All right, then last means I take my x and now I multiply it all the way onto the end. What is x times 7? 7x. So see how we took the first piece, which is x, and distributed it through both pieces of my second binomial? Yeah? Okay, that's what you did yesterday. Now we're just going to do it again, but we're going to do it again with the number 2. Okay, so this is my inner and my last piece. So inner, take the 2. Ooh, come back. Come back, please. There we go. Take the 2, multiply it to x. That gives me 2x. And then take 2 and do the last one. 2 times 7 is 14. So my first terms, my outside terms, my inside terms, and then over to the last one. Okay? It's just a way to help remember distribution. What is it? Yeah, I'm not done though, am I? What? Yeah, I need to combine like terms for this one. Okay, is it in standard form? It's in, like, so my exponents are in order, but I do have to put 7x and 2x together, which gives me 9x, like that. Like that. Do you want to do 2 or 3? You want to do 3? Okay. Okay, you do 2. Calm down. You can do 2. You do number 2. You do number 2. So we have x plus 8 times x plus 3. X plus 8 times x plus 3. Distribute your x to x and 3, and then distribute your 8 to x and 3. All right, Natalie, what'd you get for number 2? There you go. How'd we do? We do good? Does anybody need to see it? Does anybody need to see it?
I got 24 instead of 11. And I got
Do you know why? You're good? Okay. All right, let's do number 3. All right, so what is different about number 3 versus 1 and 2? Yeah, we got adding and subtracting going on. It does not change the order in which we do things. So, first, b times b is b squared. All right, b times negative 2.
Negative 2b.
There you go, negative 2b. All right, now we have 4 times b, which is a positive 4b. And then we have 4 times negative 2, negative 8. Is that my answer? No. What do you have to do?
It'll be 2b.
So, yeah, b squared, negative 2 plus 4 is a positive 2, and then minus 8.
Oh, so.
We good? So how about 4? What's my first term going to be?
W to the second term.
Uh-huh.
And then Oh, wait, hold on, I got it. 3W.
There you go.
3W. Then -7.
Mm-hmm.
And then 24.
Almost.
Oh.
Almost. It's not 24. -7 times 3. -21. Is that my answer? No. What do we got to do? So 3 minus 7 gives me what? -4. There we go. Good. We feel good about this? Yeah. How are 5 and 6 different? We have 2 subtracting ones, right? Let's do one of these. Do you want me to do 5 or do you want me to do 6?
Doesn't matter.
Pick one. All right, 5. So order stays the same. My first piece says m times m.
M to the power of 2.
M to the power of 2. M times -2.
-2.
There you go. -5 times m.
-5.
And then -5 times -2.
+2.
+10. Good. Combine like terms in the middle. So what is -2 minus 5? Almost. -2 minus 5. -7. And then +10. Good. All right, I'm going to move on. We're not going to do 6. Why do you think I want to move on to do something like number 7? What is in there? Use your vocab. What's a number? What is that? Coefficient. Yes, now I have a coefficient with my variable. Okay, so we have, do you want me to do 7, 8, or 9? Pick one. 7. All right, we have 2x plus 3 times x plus 1. Does my order change? Because there's a coefficient all of a sudden there. No, order stays the same. So 2x times x. Yep, 2x squared, right? Because technically it's 2 times 1 and then x times x. Then we're going to take 2x and multiply it by 1 on the end, which is just a 2x. Yep. Now we're going to distribute the 3. So 3 times x is 3x. And then 3 times 1
is 3.
is 3. There you go. Still put our 2 in the middle together. There you go. And then plus 3, like that. That wasn't too bad, right? It's okay. We just had a number. That's all good. I want you to try number 9. I want you to try number 9. You okay? Y'all do number 9. Okay, I'll help you out. 4m times m is what? 4m squared. Okay, 4m times -2n. Do your coefficients. What is 4 times -2? Start with that. -8. M times n. Are they like terms? No, so they just go together like that. Okay, alphabetical order. M has to come first. So now when I do my middle pieces, n times m is positive. You can put a 1 if you want to. M, n.
So n and -2 is going to be like, it's still -2.
Yeah. Almost -2 n squared.
And you guys.
Because remember, there's a 1 right here. So 1 times -2 gave you -2. And then n times n gave us the n squared.
You got to add -8 and 1.
Yeah, so those middle pieces, they're still like terms, right? They both have an m and an n. So we are going to put those two together.
Okay.
-8 plus 1 gives us -7. Like that. Is this in standard form? It is. Is it in alphabetical order?
No.
Are my m's first and then the n's? Yes. And then are my exponents in order for my m's?
No.
Yes. M squared and then m1? We're good. You got to put it, this is what we did 2 days ago. You put it in alphabetical order, right? Every piece with an M has to come first. So your M's get put in order from highest to lowest exponent. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so this is in standard form. This one is done. So how about you try number 12? Go to 12, because 12 is a lot like 9 that we just did. Go to 12. That was a good catch. Number 12. Ready for 12? Ready for 12? All right, so we should have 14a squared, then minus 4ab, then plus, I lied, minus 28ab, positive 8b squared. 2 times 7 is 14, right? A times a is a squared. 2 times -2 is -4. A times b is ab. -4 times 7 is -28. B times a, we write it as ab, alphabetical order. -4 times -2 is positive 8. B times b is b squared. Those two middle pieces do have like terms, have an a and a b.
It's still -31.
Almost.
No, 32.
Yes, -32ab, and then we still have 8b squared. So those are get put together, and then that's our final answer. Okay, so that's what happens if you have more than one variable. I like that one. Let's go backwards a little bit. Let's try. What time do we have? Let's do 11. Do 11. And then we'll do one from the next row and one from the row below that. And then because we got to get into the binomials and trinomials as well. We're kind of skipping around. So do number 11. Tell me what to do first.
Do 5x times x.
5x times x. And what does that give you?
5x to the power.
Yep. All right, what do I do next? Put it to the end, 5x. So distribute that first piece twice, and then do your second piece. -10. All right, then which one? Now we do 3 times x. Which gives me -6, yeah. Good. So, because if you do what you did, a lot of people will get lost or confused or miss something. So use that first piece to everything, and then use the second piece to everything. It just keeps people in order. These can get real sloppy real fast, and you can easily miss something. Do we have any like terms?
Yeah,
Which? So these both have an x. -10 plus 3 is -7 minus 6. Good. Feeling better about it? Okay. Now look at the next row. Okay. Let's think about this. What does it mean for something to be squared? We're multiplying it to itself, right? 5 times 5, 5 squared is 5 times 5, right? X squared is x times x. So if I have a binomial squared, it's the binomial times the binomial again.
So negative 3 times negative 3 is...
Yeah, which one you want to do? 13? Okay. So the first thing you have to do is called expanding. You're going to expand it out. Do you need to get water? Yes, that's fine. So something is being squared. That means you always write it out twice. Always, always, always. It's always your first step. Something is being squared. You write it out twice. It's being multiplied to itself. And now it looks like one of those first ones. We can do this. All right, what is x times x? There you go, x times 4. All right, now we have the middle, 4 times x. 4x, that's nice, and 4 times 4. We can combine our like terms. We get x squared what? Plus 8x plus 16. Good. This is a perfect square binomial, which gives me a perfect square trinomial. The same number added to give you the middle, which is 8, 4 and 4. Same number multiplied to give you the end. 4 and 4, 4 times 4 is 16. So this is special. Remember that when you get to algebra 2. That's special. Okay. All right, so you do number 15. You do 15. All right, check your answers with mine. So 4m plus 1 squared means you have 4m plus 1 times 4m plus 1. So when you do your first two pieces, 4m times 4m, 4 times 4 is 16. M times m is m squared. 16m squared. And then 4m times 1 is 4m. 1 times 4m is 4m. Those together, that's where my 8m comes from. And then your last pieces, 1 times 1 gives you 1. Because you get 4m and 4m. So when you do this, so 4m times 1 is 4m. 1 times 4 is 4m. And then plus 1. 4m plus 4m gives you the 8. There's no n. They're all m's. Yeah. Like mom. Okay. What do you notice about 16, 17, and 18?
They all have, like, the second one is the same number.
So they're all almost the same. What's the only thing that's different? Our signs. One is adding and one is subtracting. Okay? You think that's going to be something special? Yes. This is a fun word. It's called a conjugate. It's called a conjugate. Yep, it's the exact same thing, but you have the opposite sign. So let's see what fun thing that does. Let's do 17. Okay? Let's see what it does. What is y times y? Y to the power of 2. And then what is y times 8? 8y. Good. All right, what is negative 8 times y? And what is negative 8 times 8? Negative 64. Can we combine like terms?
Yes.
So what is 8y minus 8y? 0y. It's not there at all. This becomes y squared minus 64. And that's it. So when you have conjugates, it becomes a binomial. Yeah. When you have conjugates like that, that will always happen. Your middle term will always cancel out with conjugates. Every time. Hold on. Let's do one more. You want to do 18? The conjugate at 18? Okay. So what is 2w times 2w? 4w squared. Good. 2w times negative 1. And now do the inside pieces. 1 times 2w. Hold on. Plus 2w. And then 1 times negative 1. Negative 1. Those were conjugates, right? My middle pieces should cancel out. Does that happen? Is negative 2 plus 2 0? Yes. So we're left with 4w squared and then minus 1. That's another word you should remember for algebra 2. Conjugates. Conjugates, yep. We use them a lot in algebra 2. Especially with our imaginary numbers. All right, we are about to level up to binomials and trinomials. So do we have any questions about what we've done up to this point? Okay. All right, because I have a binomial and a trinomial, do you think it's going to change the order in which we do things? No. Okay, you still take the first piece of your binomial, multiply it all the way through. Take the second piece of your binomial, multiply it all the way through. 21? We can do 21. No, it's a 2. Boop. Yeah, 20 or 21. 21? Okay, here we go. So we're going to take our m from our very beginning and multiply that to everything in the trinomial first. Okay, so what is m times m squared? That turns into what? That's going to give me m to the power of 3. Good, because this has a 1, right? M times 4m. 4m squared. And then m times 7. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing, but now we're going to do it with the 3. So 3 times m squared. 3 times 4m. And then 3 times 7. Okay. So it is longer. We have more pieces, right? We have 6 pieces, which makes sense. We had a 2 times a 3. We should have 6 pieces. All the other ones we had 2 times 2, right? We had 4 pieces and then we combined like terms. So you should, that's a good way to check yourself. Make sure you have the 6 whole pieces, which we do. Now combine like terms, but do it in standard form. So what should come first? M to the power of 3. Does anything else have an m to the power of 3? No. So he's going to be first. Next, we need m to a power of 2, right? Do we have any of those? We have a 4m squared and a 3m squared. So what does that give us? 7m squared. Good. What should come next in standard form? Just an m. So I have 7m and 12m. What does that give me? 19m. And then, yeah, my constant, right, is what that's called. The constant of 21 just goes on the end. Wasn't too bad, right? Not too bad. I mean, I feel like you followed along pretty well. That's always good. How about you try number 20? You do 20, and then, because I don't want to go to the bottom yet, let's do 20, and then we'll do something from that bottom row. You do number 20. All right, who wants to help me get 20 started? Deshaun? Okay.
X squared is x 3.
All right, then what?
X to the power of 3.
X times what?
4x.
Yep, that gives me?
4x2.
Mm-hmm.
And then x 8 gives me negative 8x.
All right. Deshaun, pick someone else. Just pick a person. We're just going to popcorn today. Let's go boy, girl, boy, girl. Pick a lady. No. Oh, you're fine. Pick a number. 1 through 25. 22. Jaden Smith. Now what? So he took the X and he distributed it to everything, right? So now we have to take what? He already used the X. So now what do we have to use in that first piece? The 5. Yep. So help me multiply that to everything. So what's 5 times X squared? Yep. All right. 5 times 4X. Mm-hmm. And then 5 times negative 8. Good. Jaden, you want to pick a number? 3. Miranda. Woohoo! All right. Not me combine like terms. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then minus 40. Beautiful. Good job. How'd we do? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 12x.
Okay.
That's good.
How did we get 12x? It was negative 8 plus 20. All right, we're going to do one of the ones on my next row. 22, 23, or 24? 23? I want to do something with minus signs. So let's do 22 or 24. 22. Okay, 22. Let's do 22. Mariana, give me a number. 13 is Kaylee. All right, tell me what to do first with 22. Yeah. 4x times x squared is 4x cubed. Good, then what? Yeah, 4x times negative 7x. So 4 times negative 7. Negative 28. And then is it going to be x or something else? X times x. Yeah, good. Am I done with the 4x? Nope, what am I going to do now? So that gives me. So we're multiplying. So 4 times 1 just stays 4. All right, give me a number 1 through 25. 9. Dion. Yeah, Dion. Now what? So we're done with the 4x, right? We've already put that through everything. So what do I have left over there? Careful, it's a negative 1. So negative 1 times negative 7 gives me positive 7. There you go. And then the last one? Negative 1. Good. Dion, give me a number. Well, 20 is Jonathan, so help me combine like terms.
8x squared.
What does that give me? Negative 28 minus 1. Negative 29. Good. Something should go in front of that, though. What should go in front of it? the 4x cubed, right? So x3, we just dealt with the x2s. Keep going, Jonathan. Now let's deal with just the x's. Mm-hmm. So what is 7 plus 4? 11. And then what's gonna complete it? The minus 1. Good. Here we go. Good job. All right, I probably have time for one more. Of all the ones that we have not done, which one you want? 24? Okay. Jonathan, give me a number. 17 is Cheyenne. Not in here right now. Give me another one. 15, Kylan. All right, tell me how to start. So we have a binomial, right, of 3x and 2. Let's distribute the 3x first. So take this and multiply it to what on the other side? Mm-hmm. So what's 3 times 5? Mm-hmm. And what's x times x squared? Remember, there's a little 1 right here. So x1 times x squared, you get to add those, and I get what? X to the power of 3. Good. All right, now do 3x times negative 12x. So coefficients, 3 times negative 12. I know, our brains are mush. It's Friday. Negative 36, yep. And then x times x, Kylan? X squared. And then the very last one, 3x times negative 2. Three times negative 2 is negative 6, and then it still has an x. Good. All right, Kylan, pick a number 1 through 25. I said Kylan. 3? All right, I already did that. Miranda, you want to go again, or you want to pick somebody else? Okay. So we just distributed the 3x. Now we're doing this to 2. Mm-hmm. And then mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Popcorn is somebody else for me? What number is Savannah? 19. All right, 19. Savannah, can you help me finish the problem? Yeah. Which gives me? There you go. Yep, you're good. Now what? Put the x's together. So what is negative 6 minus 24? Negative 30. And then we finish the problem with our constant of negative 4. Good job. All right. Good. So if you would like extra credits, do the ones that we did not do. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 problems. That includes the one on the bottom. Number 20. Yep, it includes number 20. Okay. Or 25, excuse me. Yeah, it includes number 25.